And I did greetings. This is your brother Chief Flying Eagle, aka Ra Elohim. Let us dive right into the Jubilee. I've done many videos, and of course, I've spoken about the Jubilee. I've broken it down. However, it was tied up into different topics in that same video. So one of our beloved sisters, she wanted me to just see if I could get some information to her just about the Jubilee. So I'm doing that for her. Okay, but of course, the information is for everybody. But she was the one who asked or requested that. All right. So this video, I'm only going to talk about the Jubilee and nothing else. All right. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to dive into the etymology of the word Jubilee. Okay. An etymology of a word is the foundation, the root of the word when it was created, and the energy and the vibration that it carried. Okay. So therefore, Jubilee, anniversary, okay, rejoicing. We are supposed to be rejoicing right now. We are not supposed to be moaning. We're not supposed to be mourning or moaning. We are supposed to be rejoicing because we are supposed to be experiencing the Day of Atonement, rejoicing, emancipation, if I may, right? So therefore, originally it was an adjective, the year of the Jubilee. What happens during that time? Okay, a trumpet ram horn, literally a ram horn will sound. Hence, you have Donald Trump. Okay, his original surname was Drumpf from German descent, but Trump is being used and was put in place for that purpose. Okay, to bring in the Jubilee. However, at the same time, pull back the people into what we call slavery. You know, I mean, or at least propose it. He's playing both sides of the fence, the yin and the yang, right? The God, the God, Government Ordinance Department. He's the head of that, right? Executive branch. You feel me? So therefore, he's playing God. So he's creating good. He's creating evil. He's creating light. He's creating dark. You did. So with that being said, he has sounded the trumpet. I told you that. I told my people that in 2017. People were not ready for that. But here we are again, full circle. All right. And he's sounding the trumpet once more. He's being used. All right. Now, what's supposed to happen at the original Jubilee? It was emancipation of the slaves. You feel me? That's why he had to go back and do a video, go back to birthright citizenship, tell our people that they're descendant of slaves directly but indirectly at the same time. It was all subliminal. Okay. And our people took it upon themselves, instead of emancipating themselves from mental slavery. Okay. What they did was they acknowledged that they are the descendants of slaves. So they went back into another contract. You feel me? And made themselves slaves once more. So instead of being restored, because it's the time of restoration of the lands, because we are the original people of the land, you got into another contract. For those of you who acquiesce to birthright citizenship and acquiesce to saying that you are descendants of slaves from Africa, then you have just gotten back into another contract, which is for 7 years of enslavement. It may not be physical, but it's mental. All right, it's mental, and that's what you just did, and that's why Bob Marley said, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. All right, now this is supposed to be celebrated every 50 years. It was proclaimed by the sounding of the ram's horn on the Day of Atonement. The day is not one day in particular. All right, we are talking about. Remember, in the Bible, one day equals 1,000 years. So that Day of Atonement is actually 1,000 years. So we are going to have many different spurts, okay, if I may, of different jubilees. All right. So even if this one that we're in is ending in on the 6th of January 2026, there's another one in 2033. Then there's another one in 2050. So everybody will get a chance to restore themselves and wake up, so to speak, when it's their time to wake up. All right. And that's why I'm like, okay, well, we don't have to force information on people. They will get it when it's their time. You feel me? For them to wake up. All right. So now you know what the Jubilee is, the etymology of the word Jubilee, and the significance of Trump within the Jubilee, because he's the one sounding the ram's horn as the allegorical trumpet. All right. I'm going to stop sharing and let's go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go look at it more from a biblical perspective, and we are going to go into Leviticus. All right. Now, let me see where that's at. I know I got it somewhere. Give me 1 second, please. I'm just going to read a little bit of that. All right. So here we go. This is Leviticus, I think, what's that? Chapter 25, 8 to 34. I'm not going to read 8 to 34. All right. You could read that on your own. I'm just reading a couple of the verses just to once again give you an idea and putting everything together and show you that I know what I was talking about and I still know what I'm talking about. Okay. So we're looking at chapter 8. All right, not chapter 8, verse 8, pardon me. Count of 7 Sabbath years, 7 times 7, so that the 7th Sabbath years amount to a period of 49 years. 49 years. And once again, I'm going to prove to you that in 2017, when I told you about the Jubilee and I broke it down and I showed you exactly what it meant and calculated it, I'm going to show it to you now using the Bible. Okay? 7 Sabbath years. So therefore, it's 7 times 7, that's 49 years. Then have the trumpet sounded everywhere on the 10th day of the 7th month. The 7th month is September. Sept. November is the 9th month. So therefore, why is September the 9th month? The 9th month. Okay. However, Sept is the 7th, and during that 7th month, that's when they normally have, pardon me, their presidential debate, so to speak. So on the 10th of, go look it up yourself, on the 10th of September, Trump and Kamala, they had a debate. Okay, that was the trumpet sounding. All right, everywhere on the 10th of the 7th month, on the Day of Atonement, sound the trumpet throughout the land. All right, so with that being said, on let's go to the verse 10. Consecrate the 50th year and proclaim liberty throughout the land to all its inhabitants. It's not just to the original people, but all the inhabitants, even our guests. Okay, it shall be a jubilee for you. Each of you is to return to your family, property, and to your own clan. And that's why, once again, it's a spiritual thing. A lot of our people are waking up in the jubilee, claiming their clan, which is the tribe that they came from. Now, once you have done that, then the collective, which is also an allegory for the higher Israel, because you have the lower Israel and you have the higher Israel. I will break that down another time, but I broke it down in my book, Genesis to Reevaluation, which you could find on myniji.com. Okay, so the collective would be the higher Israel. Okay, so with that being said, that's what's happening. You will learn your tribe, learn your clan, correct your status, get back into your American Indian status. All right, so boom. Now you see, I showed you the etymology. I showed it to you in Leviticus. Let us proceed. I'm going to stop sharing. Let's go to the next joint. Remember, 49 years, right? All right, let's share my screen once more. I'm going to take you to an online calculator, which I've done before, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you once more. All right. Trump came in, office 2017. I did a video, told my people about the Jubilee in 2017. They thought I was crazy. People still think I'm crazy, right? But it's okay. So if what you do is you're going to minus 49 from 2017, 49 from 2017. What are you going to get? You're going to get 1968. What happened in 1968? Go look it up. Don't believe anything that I say. Go look it up. James Brown was put on the scene to call our people what? Black and be proud. All black persons are from Africa. All black persons, according to the U.S. law, are from Africa. All right. And they are from a racial group in Africa, not tied to any original people or the organic land. So literally slaves. Okay, that's why they had to bring back the 14th Amendment talk and how the people think that they were the descendants of slaves. We were never slaves. All right. So that's going back 49 years. Boom. 20 took us to 1968. All right. Let me stop sharing and go ahead and kind of wrap this up. Okay. Now let me show you what Jubilee they had in 1968. In 1968 was a Jubilee. All right. Boom. Here we are. Was a golden Jubilee. Isn't Trump talking about the golden age right now? Wink, wink. Here we go. In 1968, various organizations and places celebrated the Silver Jubilee 20th anniversary or the Golden 50th anniversary. So the 25-year mark is the silver. The 50-year mark is the what? Pardon me, is the golden. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is just to kind of once again solidify everything to let you know I'm always on point with what I'm talking about. Let's go back to the online calculator. And this is what we are going to do. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen once more. Get the online calculator. And we already did 1968, right? Now, we are going to take away 1968, all right, minus 50 years equals 1918. All right, check this out. 1918, I'm going to show you 1918. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to show you real quick. 1918. What Jubilee was it in 1918? All right. Let us go back. I'm going to show you again, just to show you that your brother is on point and he's always on point because my righteous ancestors are guiding me through this. You dig? Take you back to 1918. What does it say? Religious jubilees. In 1918, several jubilees took place in different contexts. What does it say here? It was the Golden Jubilee, the year of several Catholic diocese in what? The United States. Okay, in all those places in the United States, including Wilmington, Delaware, Scranton, Pennsylvania, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Green Bay, Wisconsin, La Crosse, Wisconsin, Missouri, Rochester, New York, Columbus, Ohio. It was a jubilee all over the land. All over the land, my people. I don't know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? And the current jubilee that we have, okay? Let me show you when it's going to end. Because we are in a jubilee right now. The original people are supposed to be restored. All their debts are supposed to be forgiven. But our people are focused on the wrong things. You feel me? Yes. The current jubilee is the Jubilee year 2025, which began on December 2024. December 24th, 2024, which began on December 24th, 2024, and will conclude on January 6th of 2026. So that Jubilee, the window is going to close. It's going to close on January 6th, 2026, where souls are going to be, the Pope is going to close the window. More souls are going to get trapped. And if they do have another one in 2020, in 2033, he'll open it some more for some more souls to be released. Okay. However, if enough of us do what we need to do, then we could literally prevent those doors from closing. Trust me, your brother know what he's talking about. I took you all the way back to 1918 and show you it was a golden jubilee. 50 years later, 1968, they put James Brown on the scene to put us back into mental slavery. It is all spiritual. It's all mental. We did not lose our land. Our people lost their minds. I'm showing you how to get back your mind. I keep telling my people, I know what to do. I know how to restore our people. Our righteous ancestors gave me specific instructions. Specific instructions. But like I told y'all, one day, I promise you, you guys are really going to know who I am. I keep telling y'all, but a lot of you are still You know, cognitive dissonance, you're still in disbelief. A lot of you are getting confused with the accent. Don't let that fool you. And I have to keep reiterating that. You feel me? Like I told y'all before, your brother was sent for a special reason. And the ancestors are going to show the world who I am. All right? So, my email is always in the link below. It is time, my brothers and sisters. Correct your status. Do what you got to do. We have January 6th, 2026 to literally do so much and put a glitch in the system and keep these doors open so we could free the souls of our ancestors and our people. Like I told y'all before, walk with your brother. He knows what to do and how to do it.